I took a job working at a health food store, and that is where I met my son's dad. Within the first year and a half that he and I were together, I lost my dad and he lost his mom. The red flags started around then. When he would be drinking, he would be slamming doors and throwing things, and there was a lot of fighting and there was a lot of mistrust. I was accused of infidelity all the time, even though that was never the case, but it definitely started breaking down the relationship that those behaviors started. I didn't recognize that what was going on was necessarily domestic violence, because I wasn't getting, hit. I wasn't being beat. I wasn't being tied up to not go outside. But a lot of it is discrediting my friends, discrediting my family and what they're saying, separating me from my family.
Our survivors of relationship violence, when they go to court, sometimes it's the very first time that they're seeing the person that hurt them. It is the most terrifying experience for a human being. Relationship violence grinds you down. You lose faith in everything, in who you are, what you're capable of. You lose all hope of being able to live and survive and thrive. This is a very basic, fundamental human right for a person to be safe, to be able to exercise autonomy over their body. What we do in legal advocacy is we come and we say, you're not alone. You don't have to suffer anymore. We can help you.
When I first left my relationship, I really honestly, and I still to this day sometimes think, he's always going to have this stalking nature. He would call my phone constantly over and over again. 40, 80 calls in a day was nothing unusual. At that time, I didn't have a fence for my house, so he would walk right into my backyard. He would knock on my windows. He would look in my windows.
Human Options is a multi-service domestic violence agency. We provide legal advocacy services, case management services, counseling services, housing support for survivors of relationship violence. And we assist survivors in their journey towards empowerment and healing through providing an array of services.
I feel like it was really my therapist I was seeing that recognized that the temporary restraining order wasn't doing it, and that I needed some more help, and that I wasn't understanding the full scope of what was going on. And Human Options was just immediately there with open arms, okay, what do you need? Do you need somewhere to go tonight? What do you need? It was very welcoming and comforting. For my son, it was obviously hard in the beginning. With time, as he learned a little bit more about what was really going on, I think he understood a little bit more and our relationship got better. But I think my son and I definitely got a lot closer once he could understand that this was actually a better choice.
For any parent who's on their healing journey from experiencing relationship violence, they need to heal themselves and get to a place of autonomy. But they need to, pursue that journey with their children hand in hand. So just as it's important for the mom or the dad who survived DV to get better and get mental health services and support, they need to bring their children along with them on that journey.
I looked for alternate housing. I couldn't really find what it was that was going to work for us. The gal's name I was working with at the time was Veronica. She got creative, and I was really impressed because she said, well, we have rental assistance, but we don't have any grants to build a fence, but maybe we can talk with your landlord and we can help you with your rent so that you can have a plan to make your place that you're in safer so that you can stay where you have affordable rent. Without Human Options being able to have connected me with an attorney that was so well educated and versed in the situation that I was in, I don't feel like I could be where I'm at today. The way that they have it set up to have counseling and therapists that understand what you're going through, and group support where you're not alone. The housing component that they help me get my house safe, that they can offer families a safe place to go. It's like a wraparound service. It helps you with everything that you need to really get back on your feet and be yourself and be independent.